We're pretty famous here in Fort Wayne for being whacked. We've actually changed the name of our city somehow in reputation from Fort Wayne to Fort Whack. Boom! Which I think is great.
Thank God.
I really do, because let me tell you what's behind just the joy, and behind the bliss, and behind the drunkenness, and behind everything is that Lamb at the center of the throne. He's behind it all.
Thank God.
And God is that Lamb, and God is love. And
thank God.
Let me tell you an attribute of His love. If you asked the Shulamite, who's this woman in the Song of Solomon, who fell in love with a king. And let me tell you about this king. This king was out of her league, and yet he chose her. And that's our story. We are all this woman, this shepherdess woman living out in the fields with little hope, of a romance with a king. Because that's not the way we were born, that's not the way we were raised, that is not in our DNA. But that king broke all the rules. When he chose you, he broke all the rules. And he chose to love you, and he chose to pursue you, and he always will pursue you. He is relentless in his pursuit of love towards you. He has chosen you, and there's nothing you can do about it. He loves you, and he is going to marry you, and it is going to be good, because that king is the kindest, most wonderful, most gracious. Like, grace is poured upon his lips. He has done everything. He is humble. He's a servant. He takes care of you. He provides for you everything you've ever dreamed, everything you've ever wanted, everything you've ever desired beyond your wildest dreams is fulfilled in that king. And he loves you. And his love is so good. It's not just like, oh, I love you. It's like, this is what the Shulamite anyway said about his love, and I believe her. She said, in the opening passage, let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, because your love is better than wine. Why is his love better than wine? It's because his love is intoxicating.
Yes.
It really is. Like, you guys, we are going to be marked by love.
Thank God.
We are going to be marked by intoxicating love. And it's not just crazy drunken people, it's crazy love drunk people. Yeah! Like, love, you guys, it's all about love. Like, this is the message. This is the life. They shall know we are Christians by our love. If we don't have love, we don't have anything at all. And I'm not even expecting you guys to conjure up some sort of like romance with God, or conjure up some sort of love in your heart, because it is born of heaven. And so I am believing by faith for a baptism of love beyond anything we've ever known.
Thank God.
For our family, that this family would be baptized in love, in true love, in the most satisfying, wonderful, filling, oozing, joyful love. Oh, that's all I want. That's really all I want.
Yes.
That's like my deepest desire for you guys, is that you guys would just be so in love. Is it really like that complicated, Like, I could tell you about, some revelation of the seventh heaven, of the third angel, but I don't care, because I just want love. So, let me tell you about God's greatest gift. 1 Corinthians 13, well, we're going to start this verse before, then work our way in. It says, you should eagerly desire the most important gifts. This is talking about, Holy Spirit gifts. Yet I must stress to you the greatest gift of all, which is love.
Yay, love.
Love makes all other gifts appear as nothing. For example, if I speak with the eloquence of earth and the ecstasy of heaven, and yet express myself without love, my words are superficial, like a brazen sound of a gong or the clash of a cymbal. If I have a gift which enables me to witness to God's truth, or to understand all of God's hidden secrets, and have knowledge of everything, like how many of you guys want to know everything? Like that would be a good gift. Get it, Matt.
Get it?
Whoa. But have not love. Okay, sorry. And if I have the kind of trust that moves mountains, yet do not have love, then I am a phony.
Yeah.
Neither do I get anywhere just by giving my wealth to feed the poor, not even by sacrificing my life for what I believe. Without love, even these sacrifices don't count. Let me describe love. Love stays in difficult relationships with kindness. Love does not play one-upmanship, nor does it react to those who do. Love isn't rude, or grasping, or overly sensitive. Nor does love search for imperfections or faults in others. Yeah, love doesn't search for imperfections or faults. Love celebrates what's real. Not what is perverse or incomplete. There's nothing real about perversion. That's why it's perversion. Love is the most enduring quality of human existence. Oh my goodness, you guys, there's more love on this planet than air, than water, than people, than sands of the sea. Like love is the most abundant resource in heaven or in earth. I'm convinced of it. It keeps on going on. It trusts in God in every situation and expects God to act in all circumstances. Nothing can destroy love.
Thank God.
That is love, you guys.
Love.
This is who we are. And love is a growing thing. Like, it's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful for people to be marked by those qualities, you know? Like, in the midst of our celebration, and in the midst of our going to the nations, in the midst of, like loving orphans, in the midst of all of these things, you guys, let me tell you about your crown. It's love. Let me tell you about the banner that your Father, parades over your head. It's love. It's what He celebrates. It's what He's desiring. It's what He's after. He's after taking us, just who we are, our simple, broken, hurting, whatever we were before, and turning us into the most legendary lovers of all time.
True. Thank God.
Oh, you guys. And this is who we are. This is where we're going. There's nothing that can stop it. There's nothing that is going to detour God's love from being lavished upon you. And it's the most powerful thing. Love conquers everything. Love conquers your fear. I mean, after all, it says perfect love casts out fear. And there's certain people, that are afraid of love. They're afraid of relationship. They're afraid of opening up to God or to each other. They're afraid of being hurt. They're afraid of getting close to a family or a community because they're just afraid, if I get hurt one more time, I don't know if I can recover. And so, you just protect yourself. But let me tell you about love. It is the thing that can cure. It's the only healing thing. Perfect love, it casts out fear. And so if you're protecting yourself from love, you are protecting yourself from the antidote. And I know there's people that, have been I don't know, whether, abused by, in relationships, whether sexually or emotionally, or, just plagued on by demons or whatever. You guys, love is what's going to set you free. It's God's relentless pursuit, His consistent love, whether it be from, between one another or from God, you guys, it is the thing that's going to heal us and that's going to free us, because perfect love, it just casts it out. It casts out all fear. Yeah! Whoa!
Yeah! Preach it!
We love you, Jesus. Jesus. I had something I was going to say, and I just came out of it. I lost it. Oh yeah. Love is pure. And so if you've been shut down and you're afraid of love because you're like, love has it's like trespassed me. That wasn't love. Like, God's love is so pure. It's so innocent. And it doesn't defile. Love comes and it restores. So if what you experienced didn't restore you and lift you up, like, it wasn't love. Like, it will always take you and raise the value of what it loves. So if you were in some sort of quote-unquote loving relationship and you felt like used and abused, that wasn't love. Like, love takes you and it raises you up to the highest place. Love takes you and it raises you up to where it is. And it's pure. And it's safe, you guys. Like, it is the healing balm. It is what we're all longing for.
F4. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Jesus.